Hey all, EC here, and today I'm going to be talking about the rumour of the casting of the Legend of Zelda movie, which is coming out in 2027, why there's a bit of controversy on, Twitter about it, and why, I think it's just stupid little controversy, and these people need to grow up and stop being stupid. So, why is there a controversy around the Princess Zelda casting? The controversy is because of who is playing Princess Zelda, and that is Euphoria actress Hunter Schafer. Now, Hunter Schafer is obviously a trans woman, which to a lot of people, a lot of conservatives and stuff like that, they get really annoyed when they hear that word. They hear that the word, the 5 letters of the trans, that to them is like saying a curse word. That is like the worst thing you could be to these guys. But someone like any decent human being, hearing someone's a trans person, you're just like, okay, cool, whatever, you do you, as long as you're happy, and that's the sort of camp I'm in. I've got friends that are trans, I've collaborated with trans people in videos and stuff, so I understand, obviously, I understand a bit of what they have to go through and discrimination, and I do look at a lot of the laws around in certain countries like the UK, for example, that actually affect these people. Now, why is it a controversial thing that they have a trans woman playing Princess Zelda? Because this girl actually looks like Zelda. She actually, if you compared her to the Breath of the Wild Zelda, they look just alike. They look alike. Zelda looks like a more graphically stylized version of Hunter Schafer. And that's obviously where the controversy comes from, because she is genuinely a perfect actress to play Zelda, but obviously, you know how it is with bigotry and hatred and all that sort of stuff, and it all spreads online, and you get all this misinformation from YouTubers and stuff that are like, oh, we got to clickbait this, it's really bad. But I'll be honest, Hunter Schafer, from what I've seen, has shown herself to be a very capable actress. She seems like she can actually hold a candle, and I feel like she can actually do Zelda justice. She seems to also, from what I read on Pink News, she seems to know what she's about. She seems to know what people want her to do and what the character she's got to play, and she seems to know what she's going for. She seems to have a take that she is going to play Zelda, and she plays Zelda, she's going to do it well. And that's what we need. People who are gonna outrage and throw a hitsy fit on Twitter. Which, by the way, if you're on Twitter, or sorry, X, the beta males call it X and whatever. If you guys are on there and you gotta take people's opinions on actors playing certain characters and stuff, if you're seriously gonna be having a whinge of, oh, this actor or actress that is playing this character, I don't personally like them, and you're not actually got a reason to not like them, it's just because they are a race or a gender or a sexuality that you don't like. Grow up. Seriously, grow the fuck up. I know I don't swear in my videos, but I'm saying it, grow the fuck up. Because genuinely, Hunter Schafer seems like a good actress. She fits the bill for Zelda. She looks like Zelda. I don't see the controversy, other than you have a few little bigots on Twitter losing their little marbles, because how dare they give this actress who is capable of doing this character justice, how dare they give her the role, how dare they give it to her? Because, not being funny, let's just be real, let's just be honest on this situation, the bigotry in the media is very obvious. It is very obvious, because you don't get many stories celebrating parts of the LGBTQ community, especially around trans characters. And when you do see them, you normally see negative stuff correlating with it, because obviously people can't accept and let people be happy. That is genuinely the problem. And if Hunter Schafer, since she has shown herself to be a capable actress, I want her to play Zelda. I will say this, I think she deserves to be Zelda. She genuinely does fit the bill. She looks like Zelda, and she seems to have knowledge of the games as well. So why wouldn't you want her playing the character? And if you're going to go, oh, but she's trans, why do you care? Genuinely, why do you care? That is my take. Genuinely, why do you care that this person is happy being who they are, and they want to play a character in a movie because that is their job? So just, these people on Twitter and that, they just need to calm down. They take a chill pill and take a breath and realise they're the problem. Not people like Hunter Schafer who are trying to do their job and trying to, get roles and actually survive, but people who have to complain on Twitter that someone who they don't like because they're a minority, they're happy, and, they're not happy. And these bigots aren't happy because a minority person's happy. That's just my take. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, all that stuff. And obviously, if you think Hunter Schafer is going to be a good Zelda, let me know in the comments. Genuinely, let me know in the comments, right? And if I see anything that's you know, transphobia and shit like that, I'm just going to delete your comments and that, because I ain't going to have that on my platform. You know, we don't discriminate. You know, we just want people to actually be able to have an opinion, and obviously not have to perpetuate lies and misinformation and stuff like that. So anyway, guys, like, share, subscribe. I've been EC, I'm signing out. Peace.